The truth be told, demonstration here on the UK COVID Day of Reflection. A march through London following a static rally outside Downing Street in recognition of those who lost their lives as a result of the vaccine rollout. Here you see images, the faces, placards of those who lost their lives as a result of taking this vaccine. Those who have been injured, bereaved, harmed. Marching through the streets of London, whilst the UK government arranged this day to remember the lives lost due to COVID, this demonstration stands to remember the lives lost as a result of the medical interventions. Not just COVID vaccines, but the lockdown policies and the other interventions that have caused harms. The hospital waiting list that spiraled out of control as a result of the closure of the hospitals, doctors' appointments. This march recognises those who lost their life during this period. So behind me you can see those who have marched, not only today but throughout the last few years, to raise awareness of these harms, to share not only the data and the science, but the real stories of those who have been harmed. Behind me you can see some of those who have been disabled as a result of the vaccines, and they want to make sure that their stories are told, so that people understand that the message that was shared by the government, that these interventions are safe and effective, is not true. And there are many people here who have stories that contravene those official narratives. We can look at data, we can look at statistics, we can look at the trial data, we can look at the medical negligence, we can look at the corruption, we can look at the media malpractice, we can look at the propaganda. But we must look into the faces of those who have been harmed. We must look into the faces of those and the families who have sadly lost their loved ones, and honour their stories that cannot be told with data alone. Watch this.
They do want us to go this way. They're trying to harass Fiona. It's a whole situation.
The police are trying to stop the rally, so everyone is sitting down.
You know what? We're not moving. You won't let us go. We're not moving. Today we will remember the dead. We will remember the injured. We're here today. We're now living in a police state. I have never, ever, ever asked permission for a protest ever in my life. I never have I had the police stand in front of me and block me, and now they are. So everyone sit down, we're not moving, and we're going to be a pain in your ass.
So right now you can see here in London, we're on the corner of Pall Mall, SW1, just round the corner from Trafalgar Square. Andrew Bridgen here at the front, MP, former MP, sat in protest in defiance of the police who are refusing to let the march continue. You can see behind here, just looking at the vehicles lined up here alongside the police. The protesters are now taking a seat in vigil, in remembrance, in defiance. Please do share this broadcast to let people know that this is happening here today and the difficulties we're facing to get the march happening. And again, let's recap what this is all about today. This is a rally, a demonstration in remembrance of the lives that were lost as a result of the COVID vaccine rollout, and the injuries and the adverse reactions and the real stories of those who made a decision to follow the government guidelines and as a result suffered devastating consequences. They believed their government when they said it was safe and effective. And as we can see in the data, the evidence and the real stories here, they were not safe and effective like the government promised. And now this march is about not only raising awareness, but part of the journey towards accountability and justice. And the march has been halted by the police, who are refusing to let the march continue. Being held by the police at the corner of Pall Mall and Haymarket, where they've not allowed the march to continue. And it looks like the march is about to take a different route, which you could argue, if it goes down Pall Mall, it's a much more troublesome route for the police because it's a busy shopping street. But we appear to be on the move again now, so watch this space. Please do share this broadcast. You of course won't see this on the mainstream media. I'm here live with you, sharing this Truth Be Told demonstration that's happening here in London today to honour the lives lost due to the COVID vaccinations. Alright, so they're moving now down Pall Mall, which, as I just said, is interesting to see how the police respond to this, because they've prevented it going down the smaller streets, but now now it's going down a much bigger street. Place here in Pall Mall now. So we're getting some technical errors here. Apologies if you lost us there. We're gonna temporarily move over to Facebook at the moment. We've got some technical errors, which means we can't broadcast on all the platforms simultaneously. So we're just going to go and drop over to Facebook to give an update there, and we'll be back soon. Thanks for tuning in. Please do subscribe and share, and we'll be back again shortly here on YouTube. Thank you.